Hi, hello, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm Jennifer. This is Jennifer's Creative Corner, where we do anything that's crafty and creative. And today I'm going to show you my knitting and crochet works in progress, or WIPS. Now, I've been only knitting since last December of 24, so it hasn't been that long. But I've been crocheting since probably like 2016. Yeah, I was a sophomore in college, and I picked it up one day, and, well, I've been doing it on and off, and I never stuck with it long enough to actually get good at it, but in about the past 2 years, I've been doing it more consistently, and like any crocheter, any knitter, I have a ton of WIPs, so let's go through them and see what they're supposed to be. Also, let's take a look into my knitting journal, my knitting and crochet journal, to see how I laid that out. So first I have my bag from Joann, Rip Joann. This fit a lot of WIPs in it. So first I have this little project bag. I use pouches. Okay, so I mainly do amigurumi. Tiny projects that just take me a while because I crochet slowly. Oh, here's a cat. Here's a Skimble. Hey, Skimble, want to say hi? Want to say hi, Skimble? Come here. Come say hi. This is Skimble. This is Mr. Skimbleshanks. He's my buddy. You're my buddy. Okay, he doesn't want to be on camera. Okay, whatever. We have Easily Distracted by Catching Yarn, which is me in a nutshell. So in here, we have some puff of fluff. This one is real early. I was going to make a bear with this, a fuzzy bear. So this is a puff of fluff. It is 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 60 meters or 70 yards. These are the colors. Oh, it's 100% polyester. This is caramel swirl, and I think this is just regular caramel. I think. It doesn't say. But it's from the Fluffy Creations. I really like this yarn so far. Right now I have a little bit of a paw. Of a bear. That one just started, and I don't know why I only did like 2 rounds of this so far. Little bag with a dachshund on it, because it looks like my dachshund Oscar. This is a knitting project that I only got a couple strands into, a couple rounds into, or rows into. This is supposed to be an otter, I think, if I remember this pattern correctly. Yeah, you notice some of these are in a very beginning stage. Some of these aren't. Because, no, I mainly do amigurumi with 1, it's adorable. 2, I really like plushies. 3, wearables scare me. Like, the wearables, I find them intimidating. Just the scale of just by like the scale of the project. I have this adorable little Rilakkuma pouch. This is a project I kind of put on hold because it was a little above my skill level at the time. This is supposed to be Tom Cotton from the, oh god, what was it called? Peter Rabbit knitting book. Yeah. A lot of stitch markers. It's on a stitch holder. This is supposed to be part of his head. What are you doing? Camera, what are you doing? Come on, focus. I'm sorry that the lighting is kind of awful, but we work with what we got. This is another one, a Care Bear case, that this one is supposed to be a chimp. Yeah, it doesn't really look like absolutely anything yet. And you can tell by the stitches I'm still very much a beginner, and that's okay. Next up, you have a shirt that I was knitting, but I did it wrong because I did pick up and knit wrong, and then that was a couple rows ago, so I don't really know what to do. See, it was going to be like a little doll sweater or a little bear sweater, but I did pick up and knit wrong. And I realized that a couple rows later so I don't really know what to do with this anymore. I might frog a couple rows and go back. I could frog a couple rows, but I'm not exactly sure yet. See? So, all of this is made using Hobie yarn, by the way. They're Hobie Friends cotton. I love the Hobie Friends cotton and the Hobie Rainbow cotton. I really like 8/4 for their 8/4 cotton for knitting. But I like their 8/8 cotton for crocheting. I don't know why. I just like it better, because I've tried crocheting with the 8/4 and I was like, it's too small. But then I tried knitting with the 8/8 and I was like, it's too big. Skimble, what are you doing? This is going to be a duck. A mallard duck. Here's this part of his head, part of his beak, part of his head. I'm really proud of this one, because I got pretty far on it so far. Look at that. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with how this one's turning out. I love the colors. And they're not colors I gravitate to. I gravitate towards the blues, the purples, pinks. And this is in a Sumiko Gurashi case. I love Sumiko Gurashi. I love, oh, and the sweater was in an out case. I like Sumiko Gurashi, but I like Rilakuma better. Rilakuma, Strawberry Day case. And this one, oh, there's a couple in here. Two? Yeah, there's two. There's three in here. Why there's three in that project bag? I don't know. And there's a random crochet hook in here. I guess this is the one I was using. It's the Tulip Etma Red 2.5. I like this one a lot. And, okay, I gotta learn how to turn off autofocus. Or auto follow or whatever on this camera, because I don't want it always on my face. Okay, first, this is another crochet project I just started. Oh god, no, it's all tangled. Okay. Well, this one's one I started this. I did like 2 rounds. This is gonna be my character Skimble. Not my cat Skimble. It is based off my cat Skimble, but it's a character it's an original character of mine that I made for my small business, where I sell like plushies and stationery and accessories, and yeah, go check it out on jenniferscreativecorner.com. Now this one is going to be an otter. And this is a head for an otter, my otter friend. And this is a red panda head. This one's gonna be a little bit of a bigger plush. Again, well, all these are made with 8/8 cotton. Those are my current works in progress. Do I track my works in progress with this notebook? It is a really nice notebook. I had this notebook for like a year and I didn't know what to do with it because it was so pretty. And I love the wood. It has metal around the sides. And then it has these nice dotted pages. Okay, we're gonna switch to another setup and look at this. So we have crochet and knitting journal, some washi tape, some stamps, never too much yarn, my index, new WIPS questions. I have my yarn bin, what numbers in my yarn bins, knitting abbreviations, original project ideas, current WIPS, how I knit today, and patterns I want to put. This is always in flux, so I have new WIP questions. So do I want to knit? Do I want to crochet? So what do I want to make? Do I want to use my Furls resin hooks? Do I want to use the metal hooks? Do I use a super small hook, a different hook? Something short, something long? Do I want to use a digital pattern or a pattern book? Do I just want to wing it? What colors do I want to use? If I want to do a plush, do I want to do a human? Do I want to do an animal? What kind of yarn do I want to use? And up here I have my yarn bins, all of them labeled. Well, I need to go back and fix this because I've gotten rid of some yarn, and now I need to reorganize my yarn again because it got all messed up when I was going through it. And then I have common knitting abbreviations. Sorry, my handwriting is awful. So, just things I want to remember. Now I have my original ideas. And there's Skimble, being a little gremlin. Skimby! Skimble! Hey buddy, what you doing? Okay, enough with the cat. Oh, hi. Okay, Skimble, move. So, I have some YouTubers that I want to make. Some Skimble, thank you, move. I have monkeys and penguins and unicorns, fur unicorns, sparky unicorns, capybaras, owls, llamas, my original book characters, my business characters, some of my pets. Now on to my current WIPS. I have, is it knit or is it crochet? I have the pattern source, hook size or needle size, yarn, and the dates that I was working on them. And then I have an original photo of what the pattern is supposed to look like. And then when I'm finished with all these, I'll have what my patterns look like. Here I have the duck. So that's what the duck is supposed to look like. And these are from the Woodland Whimsy book. I'm using 3.5 needles. Hobie 8.4. Started these in April. I started a bunch of these in April. The chimp from Knitted Wild Animal Friends. And we have the otter from Animal Friends Peekaboo. We have the Animal Friends Peekaboo 2 Red Panda. We have Tom Kitten from Knitting Peter Rabbit. And we have Capybara, which I don't know where that one went, where that project bag went. That was one I was winging, which is sad because I really like this project, and he came out a little fat. His body came out really fat, so he's a chunky Cappy. I'm using the Feels Like Bliss yarn, and oh my god, it feels great. So, and then this is just a nice little page saying, like, remember to finish a WIP. Did you crochet or knit today? One stitch at a time. And it's always a good day to crochet. And then I have patterns I want to try. I haven't filled this spread out yet. And then I want to do a yarn set I want to try. Yeah, that's my knitting notebook. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure to check out my socials right around here. I think I'll put them. We'll see. Check out my store, Jennifer's Creative Corner, where we have pre-order plush. It's not going to look exactly like this. This is a sample from another manufacturer, but we have her and him. And we have stickers and sticker books and keychains and patches and pins, all sorts of stuff. So check that out on jenniferscreativecorner.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Drink water, take your meds, get enough sleep.